The Jewish national identity was formed through the experience of the Exodus from slavery. The metaphor of the redemption from a human master, from cruelty and exploitation that you see in enslavement, in order to worship God, permeates the Jewish understanding not only of our obligation to God, but of our obligation to other human beings. The Jewish experience as the stranger, as the foreign, despised other in Egypt is cited throughout the Torah as the reason for compassion towards the voiceless and the invisible. The lesson of slavery in the past was not to become oppressors ourselves, but to strive towards the ongoing redemption of those still in a metaphorical Egypt, the ones who are still crying out to God to be released from their bondage and misery. And Jewish law considers the redemption of people from captivity to be one of the highest form of mitzvot, one of the highest commandments. And obviously this is not an ancient problem. In modern times, the invisible, the other, are all around us. Victims of slavery and trafficking are found throughout the world, including the United States and Israel, which are both major destinations for human trafficking. People who are enslaved grow our food, contribute raw materials to the products we buy, work in the household of our neighbors, and are held in sexual servitude. We can't plead ignorance to assume that there isn't a hidden cost to all the cheap goods we consume. Once we open our eyes, we have to acknowledge our responsibility, and now we have to act. I'm going to quote the Talmudic text that Simcha quoted earlier today from Shabbat. All who can protest against something that is wrong that one of their family is doing and does not protest is held accountable for their family. All who can protest against something wrong that a citizen of their city is doing and does not protest is held accountable for all the citizens of the city. All who can protest against something wrong that is being done in the whole world is held accountable together with all the citizens of the world. I think this text applies to what we know about slavery and trafficking because it encompasses the problems on the local level, the national level, and the global. Slavery is everywhere, and by staying silent or by benefiting from it, directly or indirectly, we are complicit. It's my hope that coming out of this conference and in the years ahead that we as a religious community can work together to educate our communities and to take action in the products that we buy, to lobby our government, and to extend services to victims in our own communities. I think by working together and acknowledging the problem, we can begin to speak up and to protest and to bring some sense of forgiveness to all the citizens of the world.